Vietnam is a complete immersion in the Asian culture and lifestyle. Time is slow. The food is delicious. People are happy, and the landscapes are amazing. All of these together mean just one thing. Your travels here will be memorable. Welcome back to Town Travel Tips. Today, you will discover the most incredible spots in Vietnam. Subscribe to our channel, like the video, and you are all set for a beautiful and exotic trip. Halong Bay. Halong Bay is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most unique seascapes worldwide. This harbor in the Gulf of Tonkin has thousands of limestone islands worn over millennia by wind and water into sharp pinnacles. The most common way to visit the bay is by taking a cruise around the region and exploring the many caves, famous for their stalactites and stalagmites. Try to spend at least one night there because the area is wide and the fantastic sights are uncountable. The Mekong Delta. The enormous Mekong River reaches the sea in the deep south of Vietnam through a network of channels that crisscross the floodplain. The delta is one of the most fascinating places for tourists to explore. It is incredibly green, full of mangroves, paddy field panoramas, and local life. It also has chaotic floating marketplaces that can be toured by boat. Can Tho is the most well-liked place to start because it's near the floating marketplaces of Phong Dien and Kai Sang, and boat rides from Ca Mau let you visit the Ca Mau Nature Reserve and U Minh Mangrove Forest. Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh is the central city of Vietnam, and one of the places you cannot miss on your trip. The restaurant and cafe scene is tremendously diverse. The streets are insanely congested with motorbikes and automobiles, and the shopping is among the greatest in the nation. The French legacy and the colonial architecture are still very present in some areas, like Dong Quoi, where the Notre Dame Cathedral can be visited alongside the HCMC Museum, which houses an excellent collection of objects that tell of the city's history. Do not miss the Jade Emperor Pagoda for its stunning collection of Buddhist and Taoist religious iconography. Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park. The Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park can be reached from the Song Chek, one of the greatest sites to go caving in Vietnam. It is a stunning karst mountain formation honeycombed with enormous caves, home to unique stalactite and stalagmite displays. The Paradise Cave stretches an astounding 31 kilometers below the Earth's surface, and is the park's most visited location. Be aware that there are some wet caves in the area, meaning visitors have to swim through the rivers that run through the cave system. Do not miss the Phong Nha Caves, usually explored with a small boat, for another breathtaking cave. Hue. Hue is one of Vietnam's most ancient cities, and served as the country's capital in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Its idyllic location on the banks of the Perfume River, its elaborate cuisine, which is rightfully famed, and its largely traffic-free streets all contribute to its allure. And that's without even mentioning the splendor of the Imperial City. This 2.5-kilometer-long citadel houses the emperor's home, temples, palaces, and the principal structures of the state. The most spectacular pagodas and royal tombs in Vietnam may be found on the outskirts of the city, many of them in gorgeous natural surroundings. Sapa. Sapa is bound by the Hong Lien Mountains and has the country's most iconic and well-known landscapes. When you think about gentle hills and green rice fields in Vietnam, you are referring to the Sapa region. The Hmong, Sai, and Red Zhao are just a few of the ethnic minorities who call these deep valleys home. Phang Si Pan Mountain, the nation's tallest peak, watches over the undulating hills and offers countless opportunities to trek or day hike through little towns and take in the breathtaking mountain views. Hanoi. The frantic capital of Vietnam is the beating heart of the country. Some tourists may find the motorcycle craze, smog, and continual clamor of the street sellers too much. Still, Hanoi is the place to go if you want to experience the Vietnamese city life. The Old Town area has lots of decaying charm and many top-notch museums. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology and the Vietnam Fine Art Museum are all excellent introductions to the country's varied artistic output. Eat the local street food and walk around the messy streets to take in a truly unique experience. Nha Trang. The beach resort of Nha Trang is surrounded by a necklace of hills and the blue ocean. The beachfront is defined by a long white sand beach, flanked by a grand promenade lined with sculpture gardens and parks. While there are many international shops and restaurants, the nightlife in central Nha Trang is the main attraction, with several bars and clubs. Looking for a calmer atmosphere? The city is a fantastic starting point for a beach crawl up the coast to Quai Nhong. Have you ever been to Vietnam? Let us know in the comment section below which other unique places that you have visited. If you are planning a trip, ask your questions to the community. We are here to help every fellow traveler. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao!